Hey guys, just a quick word from me before we get started. One-on-one coaching with myself is now available. Get custom and tailored advice that I've used to get myself and so many of you into the best shape of your life already. It's super easy, just click the first link in the description, fill out the form, and we can get started on turning your dream physique into a reality. But until then, let's get on with this video. This is an energy drink with 150 milligrams of caffeine, a chemical that stimulates your brain and nervous system. It makes you alert, and for most people it's something to help you get through the day to stop you getting tired. And I can confidently say that I'm no stranger when it comes to these highly caffeinated drinks. I'll have one of these most days to wake me up if I'm feeling tired, and before the gym every day I'll have a scoop of pre-workout just to make me focus a bit more during my session, and to just help with performance when I'm training. But what would happen if I slightly increased the amount of caffeine that I was drinking? You see, I know a lot of people that are definitely above 400 milligrams of caffeine a day, which is the recommended daily allowance. Anything beyond this amount can cause anxiety, dizziness, or even cause your heart to be beating unevenly, which doesn't sound great at all. Now, I know for a fact there have been many days where I've gone over 400 milligrams a day. Today, for example, I wanted to test my bench press max, so I had 2 scoops of pre-workout, went in the gym, bashed out 110 kilos, but I did have 300 milligrams of caffeine in just a single drink, which isn't the healthiest, but it does help me in the gym. And now for the purposes of filming, I'm sipping on this energy drink. So today, I'm probably gonna be over 400 milligrams. But if you really tested the boundaries, would you be able to see these negative side effects? Well, that's what I'm gonna do in today's video. So both you and I will be able to see if excessive amounts of caffeine does cause negative side effects, and can it be a serious problem for your health? So in this video, the plan is for the next 30 days to double my caffeine intake and see what happens. Doubling my daily caffeine intake will mean that I'll be sitting around 600 or 700 milligrams of caffeine per day. Disclaimer, please don't ignore how much caffeine you're consuming on a day-to-day basis. I myself, during this video, if I see any negative side effects, I'll be stopping immediately, because at the end of the day, your health is the most important thing. So let's get started drinking all of that. So, naturally, I started on day 1, which was a great day. Started the day with an energy drink, then had 2 scoops of pre-workout as opposed to my normal 1. Headed off to the gym, got a good session in, arrived back home, waited a couple hours, where I then had a second energy drink. I felt good, I felt awake, and it was a good start to the challenge. The next few days kind of went the same way. I woke up, had an energy drink, 2 scoops of pre-workout, trained, came home, another energy drink. However, these 2 scoops of pre-workout that I was having before my sessions did not hit nearly as much as day 1. The effect that it had on me was significantly higher that first day than it was day 4, 5, and 6. I feel like I was already getting resistant to the caffeine due to the high amounts that I was having, which is actually a real thing. It's called a caffeine tolerance, which basically means the more you have, the more resistant you come to it and the less you feel its effects. And this is something I experienced heavily during this period of time. Day 7 came around and my plan had yet to change. Wake up, energy drink, 2 scoops of pre, gym, home, energy drink. But things had changed. I'd wake up and I'd feel extremely tired for the first hour and a half, 2 hours. As in, I'd wake up and immediately I just really desperately want to go back to bed. If I was tired, I'd have some caffeine, but I'd feel nothing. Literally nothing would happen. No effects, no pick-me-up. And I also began to have midday naps, something I've never done in my life. My training also was getting affected, and it became extremely hit or miss, because throughout the day I'd randomly have big bursts of energy, and other times I'd just be in dips. So it would be pure luck when I turn up to the gym, and if I hit one of those random bursts of energy, I would have a good session, but if not, it just didn't feel worthwhile at all. Day 10 and 11. I was waking up a lot later in the day, maybe 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. and I was just feeling so shit. For some reason, I started getting anxiety, feeling I had no time in the day. I feel like I just woke up, spent a couple hours out of bed, and then it'd be dark outside and it's time to go back to sleep. And genuinely, the feeling of having no energy and being tired, it made me upset and sad, even though my caffeine intake had never been higher. After having my caffeine intake that high for so long, it genuinely felt like what caffeine is meant to do, which is elevate your energy levels, make you more aware. It felt like it was doing the exact opposite. No matter if I just had an energy drink or if I hadn't had an energy drink for most of the day, I was just always tired, always in a bad mood, and just feeling awful. 12 days into doubling my caffeine intake to 700 milligrams a day, I stopped. And this is because I was suffering from anxiety, tiredness, and just not being able to sleep properly. And I don't think it was a placebo. I definitely feel like forcing myself to have a significantly higher amount of caffeine a day was genuinely affecting my health. And at the end of the day, I had to prioritize that. And I just would have felt uncomfortable had I carried on. And I've now realized that sometimes less is more. And I guarantee there are those of you out there that are constantly tired, struggling to sleep, who are maybe consuming too much caffeine, especially us gym goers. It's just a natural day-to-day occurrence for us. In most pre-workouts, a standard serving is 300 milligrams, which when you think about it, cannot be good for you. However, if you have it in proportion, maybe once or twice a week, not only will it be better for your health, but you will actually feel the effects as you won't have that much of a tolerance for the caffeine. So maybe try what I'm going to do next, which is have a caffeine detox. Now, will it work? I don't know, but I know for a fact that it will be better for my health to not rely on stimulants to keep me going on a day-to-day basis. So if you know you're a coffee drinker, you like an energy drink, or you're a pre-workout addict, then just simply monitor your caffeine intake and see if it is too high, because it genuinely could be causing problems for your health. Because in my case, and what I found out, it really doesn't help. And if anything, it makes things worse. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, but just before it ends, if you need any supplements, you can go to myprotein.com, use code HAL at checkout, and you'll get a big discount off your order. They do everything: creatine, protein powder, pump covers. It's all there in the first link in the description. So yes, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.